Hey y'all, Chachanator here again with another 1v1. This time it is on dry Arabia instead of just Arabia. As you can see, there are no oases here. I actually like dry Arabia better just because I don't care for the oases, and I feel... Is it oases or oasi? I have no idea. Anyway, I just feel it makes the game a little bit more fair. Makes the wood lines a little more even. That's just my opinion though. Some people like the traditional normal Arabia. That's fine too. Even though it's green, this is still Arabia. And this game is actually between two players that are on HD. This is Laskkoz. I believe he is ranked around 1750, and n2ny is also about 1750. So I think this is going to be a video where Laskkoz was asking me to see if I could watch a game of his and commentate on anything he should probably do differently. For starters, looking around, he could do a better job scouting with his sheep, I think. He's only scouting with one. He's got two sheep here. If I were him, I'd move his sheep under the TC so that when these villagers finish with this sheep, they don't just run over here and kill this one. That would be terrible. He missed these two sheep here. That's kind of just a stroke of bad luck. Had a scout on around there, he would have found it. So keep scouting with your sheep. You can actually just put these guys under numbers. So if I go control 1, now my scout's 1. I can either double click it and I'll go straight to where the scout is, and I would number the sheep too, so I would just switch between scout, sheep, and then you can even go to your town center here. So he's so far going for a pretty standard build. He's got his 6 villagers on sheep, and he's going for his lumber camp. And over here we see that it looks like, I have no idea how to say this, n2ny. I really don't want to say that the whole game, so it was call him, I have no idea, it was called Mr. N. So Mr. N here, his lumber camp could be a little better. I would have put it more here in the middle. Let's see what he saw. I mean, he sees it. It's a little, I mean, it's kind of far away from the wood. He should have it as close as you can, and I would put it more in the middle. He's later going to have villagers walking all over here trying to get this wood, and if it was in the middle he wouldn't have as much of an issue with that. Also, he's close to this hill. Archers on the hill are going to be a pain. He needs to watch this villager, keep him from walking all the way back. I don't think he's going to notice. That's kind of a shame. He did 3 villagers on sheep, or I'm sorry, 6 on sheep, 3 on wood, and now he's going for his boar lure. Not really the best idea. He should make it. Oh, he's going for loom. That's a pretty early loom. Do force drop off on food. Don't go loom so early. And let's check the Laskkoz. He is going 4 on wood, 6 on sheep, and then he's going for the boar lure. That is also a good build order. There's nothing wrong with that build order at all. I personally would go put another on sheep and then put 1 on wood, but either is fine. He's going for his back boar here. Where's his other boar? Where's his other boar? On the map. And wow, all the way here. Hopefully he found that. He did find it. Good job going for the front boar first. I mean, both really aren't forward, but this one's clearly more in the back. And see, he got that boar in, and he still had a sheep. So had he made another villager and then gone for the boar lure, it literally works almost perfectly. Let's see, we're gonna find out here in just a little bit. Yeah, watch, he's gonna be getting there. Oh, careful with that hill. Hopefully he doesn't lose a villager. And it looks like he moved those. No, I don't know if he moved them. Okay, so now he went for the boar lure. And oh, don't kill the sheep. Good. That's a good job. Do a little better on that boar lure. Pull these 2 villagers back in the front, so you force that boar to go further into the town center. Anyway, so after boar lure, he's going to go 4 on berries. pretty typical build order. And he is not going for berries. Mr. N is actually going for... Looks like he's just going to put a bunch on sheep. Yeah, I don't really like that. We'll see what happens later. He might wind up having way too much people on berries. I'm not really sure. Going for his next boar. This boar has about 126. That's good timing. And yeah, he's going to be done with his boar sooner because Laskkoz made another villager before he did. And let's see. Looking at the map, this gold is not in a... It's pretty bad for Laskkoz actually. It's nice that it's in the back, that's good. It'll be easily protected. His wall can actually be... Or his map can actually be walled pretty easily. Oh, Garrison inside. Good job. Let's see if he kills that scout. I feel like this is in slow motion. Okay, well we had a little slow motion there where the scout didn't die. That's alright. Still damaged it, that's good. In a Huns War you won't damage him. Going for the other boar. Probably good timing, I guess we'll find out. Anyway, back to this gold. It's going to be hard to fully saturate this gold because, you know, you can see that most of these sides are covered by wood. And that's going to be a real pain, I think. This is his second and third gold. Again, another real problem with this gold is that you can't really TC it very well. Maybe a town center here, but it's still a little far. These hills are just going to be so terrible for that. And they are a little far away. And I never like it when my two golds are in the same spot. Sometimes it's a good thing, but other times it just lets them get raided pretty easily. And let's check this boar lure. I think you could have finished that boar and then gotten off it a little soon. I don't know why it's going so slow. And, okay, back to build orders here. Let's check. Laskkoz. He still hasn't gotten loom, that's alright. Looks like he did his 3 on berries instead of 4. And, okay, if he's going scouts, I would do, oh, now he's doing 4 on berries. I really try to have my farms up at a 630 mark, which is right about after building these 4, after putting these 4 villagers on berries, I build a farm, and that's right at about the 630 mark. And then after that villager, I build another farm. That's right at the 7-minute mark, about. And then I send the rest of the villagers to wood. So villagers, I guess that's 18 through 22 would go to wood. And now he's getting loom, good. And now he needs to go up. So I would do a forced drop off for this food. Nope, he's making more villagers instead. So he's gonna be a little late to go up. And let's check Mr. N. Mr. N's already up. Mr. N went up on, he decided to go up on 21 population, which isn't bad, but you can see he's got a lot of villagers on berries now, which is what I was saying. Had he not put so many on the sheep earlier, he would still have sheep left. Looks like he missed 2 of his sheep, but I saw earlier here that Laskkoz also missed 2 of his sheep, so I suppose that's fair. He's going for these deer. That's a little dangerous to be going on your deer when they're that forward, but hey, if you get away with it, that's always good. And here, Mr. N is. He got to feudal age, and he's instantly throwing up a stable. That's what you want. That's good. I don't like the placement of it, though. I think putting it over here would be better. Try to negate these hills being such an issue for your wood line, because, I mean, his wood line is pretty terrible. That is his main wood. It's forward. It's not in a good spot. I would wall here. And, I mean, you could probably just leave this open, maybe wall here, but just anything to try to keep him away from that, because it's really not a good one. Good wood line. His gold's not bad, though. Neither of them have the best maps. Laskkoz definitely could have walled this. That would have helped a lot as far as scouts coming back here, raiding your berries. something like that. His berries aren't the best, but that's alright. It also should be noted that this mill, had it been built maybe here, you could definitely put farms around it, whereas now he's going to miss the ability to put, I don't know, 3 farms here. So that's kind of not the best. He went up, he got a stable. You can tell he's a lot later because he went up on, I guess, 24 population. I wasn't watching too closely. Get your wood chopping upgrade in right away, I would guess. Hopefully he's already gotten it. He got an early spear out. I'd probably put that spear maybe here. That's not a bad spot for it. But I'm just thinking his scouts coming in this way, try to protect these villagers. So he's got a lot of scouts. He knows he went up a lot earlier. I would have attacked earlier if I was him. He knows he had the military advantage. Now he's got to deal with spears. And scouts against spears, we all know how that goes. Laskkoz, I think, is making a typical mistake here of making way too many spears. It's an overreaction. Good job walling this, though. That's excellent. But he's got this real easy to defend map. He's got his gold here, his wood here. He can build farms here. He can even just build some small walls here, just right here to the TC, funnel him to the TC. And literally, he could defend that with maybe 2 spears, not even. So he probably could have gotten away with that. Let's see. He's already got his, Mr. N already has his 2 ranges up. Oh, here we go. Not making archers because he probably just got his mining camp up and doesn't have enough gold. He needs to be putting more villagers on gold. Really needs a lot more farms. He has too many villagers on wood. We're here. Good job getting that hill advantage by the Laskkoz. And let's check here. He still doesn't even know where Mr. N's base is, but he saw the scouts run this way, so he can kind of assume that. I don't know why he's scouting so bad. I think I saw him earlier, he was luring a deer. Or trying to, yep, there it is right here. He killed a deer. So, trying to lure a deer, he lost a lot of scouting. And we see his scouting, he scouted a lot of the area, but kind of, I don't know, kind of bad luck not to find it, I guess. It's awfully late not to know where he is, and here he is, he sees him. And you can tell Laskkoz really is having way too much wood. He needs to get some ranges up. He's going for 2 stables, actually. I wonder if that's a misclick, or if he's just going massive scouts. I'm not sure. Those are needs to rebuild farms. Just 1 idle, 3 idols now, but that's pretty good. Mr. N could also do a lot of good to rebuild that lumber camp. That's really a long way for his villagers to walk. He's losing a lot of time on that. I mean, you may not think it's a big deal, but it really all adds up. And I feel like he's going to have too much gold here in just a second. He's keeping his ranges producing now. That's good. I still think he could benefit on having some more farms. I think by 1330 mark, you really want probably about 14 farms. He's only got 12. Laskkoz has 14 now. And he's probably about to build a bunch more with these berries workers once he notices. And oh, let's see what's going on here. Oh, he just found all the archers. And you see, Laskkoz really hasn't invested too much in scouts. Actually, I don't think either of them have. Building, what, 4 apiece? Maybe just 3. So now he's going ranges. And he built these double stables. I don't think he meant to build a double stable. I'm not really sure about that. He should be getting a, there it is, blacksmith up. I'm assuming he has his wood cutting upgrade. And there's another villager. Let's see if he goes. He could probably do, if he wanted, he could do wheelbarrow right now and then go up after wheelbarrow. He's probably waiting. If you're waiting, just force drop off. No. There you go. Now he's going castle age. So that's not a bad time. He doesn't have much military. You can see that Mr. N has way more military out. He has... Yeah, you want to talk about classic mistakes for making too many spears. Laskkoz has 4 scouts that he's just been running around with. Hasn't been able to do much damage, but in reality, they've actually done their damage because we can see that he has 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's got 10 spears that are basically going to become worthless when Laskkoz goes Castle Age and starts making cavalry archers. I mean, if they get close, they'll be able to do a lot of damage because cavalry archers are cavalry. But chances are, Laskkoz should micro that. Let's see. His farms. I'm not sure why he's building these farms so far out here. He has a mill here that Mr. N could build farms around. It's kind of a long way to walk. And I think he's going to have too much gold. He's now clicking up. Looks like he probably would benefit to go knights at this point. Maybe that's his goal rather than cavalry archers. He's not going to have enough wood. And you can see now this walk is just becoming even more and more ridiculous. Laskkoz still trying to poke around and bringing these archers in. And now he's Castle Age, so he wants to use that advantage. This is going to be a terrible engagement. Oh, Mr. N. Engage that? What are you doing? I don't know. He had the hill advantage, he has the number advantage, and he knows Laskkoz just got Castle Age and is about to make these into crossbows, so kill him while you have a chance. They're going to become so much more powerful. Here, nope, scouts running away. I don't know what they're doing. Laskkoz had the hill advantage. Keep to the hill. Nope, he's going to engage this. So now Mr. N is going to be at tech disadvantage for a little bit. He should probably just try to stay away. Pull that villager back, man. Pull that villager back. No. Laskkoz is getting town center up. He's got 3 ranges. Good. Now are they working? He got the crossbow. And Bodkin? Yes, he has Bodkin. Good. 2 town centers up. He's got a lot of food for a Huns War. And now, let's see what Mr. N's doing. He got up. Go crossbows, man. Nope, now he's up. Crossbows. There we go. Padded archer armor. Okay. And these scouts are just gonna die. Will they get a villager though? Oh, there's so much going on. Did get 1 villager. He should micro the spearmen better. He was fighting on the bottom of a hill too, against crossbows while he is archers. I don't like that. I mean, he doesn't have the best map, but he should be camping this hill and making sure Laskkoz doesn't get that advantage. There you go, now he's getting town center. That'll help that wood out. Wow. So he finally killed those scouts. So scouts definitely did their damage. They got a villager, got some eco harass here, and really they made him build all these spears that were completely unnecessary. And let's see. Oh, wow. That is a lot of knights queued up. I guess he had the food and definitely a lot of gold. It'd be nice for him to build a town center, ideally, but since you don't have the wood yet, build a mining camp here, because villagers have to walk all the way around. And another stable, man. If you're gonna make that many knights. I wonder if he got the upgrades. He doesn't have the melee upgrade. Let's check his archers. They all dead? Where'd they go, man? There's a few. He's still missing Bodkin. He hasn't gotten Bodkin yet. I don't know what upgrades he has for that. Laskkoz, no upgrades here. Starting to go cavalry archers. He has not husbandry, bloodlines. So he has the extra 20 hit points there. And he has +1 archer armor. He's making villagers. Keep making villagers, man. He's starting to balance his economy out a little bit. Earlier, he had way too much food, and you can see he moved villagers. He moved villagers from farms to wood. So that's good from him, because he's not building knights, he's building cavalry archers. He needs a lot of wood for it. Oh, we got a mangonel out. Where's archers? Did they all die? Ouch. That's not good, man. Good he got that TC up there on that wood, because this is such a terrible wood line. Laskkoz has this mangonel. Of course he doesn't know he's going knights yet, I don't think. Oh, now he knows. He sees that. Lots of archers here. Not a terrible engagement. And there are the knights. Pull back, man. Get this mangonel out of there. Nope, pull back. Don't do that. Oh, I guess it would have maybe died anyway. I would have at least tried to get on the hill. Try to find a cramped spot somewhere where they can't really attack you. He's got these cavalry archers. Let's good. I mean, he's killing villagers, and that's definitely the goal. But pulling these in right here and hitting that gold, that would be great. Oh, here's a lot of his archers. How do you know? He just moved them? Oh, he knew there were cavalry archers here, of course. Stop that TC from going up? No. But he got 2 villagers. Now he's getting hit by knights. Oh, run, man. You get a little TC fire. And if he would have seen that sooner, that would have been a much better engagement. 2 villagers for free, but as it is, he lost 2 cavalry archers. I'd still take 2 villagers. And look at these villagers, they are just all over this wood. See how they're going all the way to the other side? Look, even the wolf doesn't want him there. Look at that. Let's check. Economies, balance-wise. He should be spending all his resources. He has idle ranges. I mean, learn the hotkeys, man. They help a lot. And there you go. Now he's starting to queue him up. That's good. Spend those resources. He's starting to have to move to this gold here because as you see, this gold is just so saturated. Usually you do want to build your mining camp close, but in this case, I would have actually built this a little further back because that's another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 villagers that you could have on the gold here, and now they can't be. So he's pretty much maxed out on gold. This villager doesn't even know what to do. She's just oh my gosh, so many people. So there you go. Rebuilding a lumber camp. That's great. Good to see. Hopefully he has his lumber upgrades. He really should have wheelbarrow now. Not sure if he has it or not, but he should. And upgrades. Get the armor upgrade, man. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Good, big engagement. He should have been attack grounding. Wow. He should have been attack grounding with that mangonel to try to kill lots of archers. As it is, he got 4. Cavalry archers may have killed some of those. This is not a good engagement. He's fighting uphill again. Hills are so big, guys. They're so big. There you go. Just forcing engagement. Now he's going cavalry archers. He's still missing bodkin arrow. And yes, I am saying it right. I know I keep calling ballistics bodkin arrow, but actually, speaking of ballistics, Laskkoz should be getting university. There it is. And he's really low on gold. He's having to send his villagers all the way over here. He built a town center here. I would say a little more forward, but I mean, where can you put it, man? Where can you put it? So there you go. Laskkoz now has a military advantage. You can tell by the score. He probably has an eco advantage as well at this point. Mr. N, the economy is not balanced well at all. He's about to lose lots of villagers here. He has these spearmen that are practically worthless that he's garrisoning inside his town center. And yeah, he knows it's over. He went for these knights. He went for the attack upgrade rather than the armor upgrade. I think he's still missing husbandry as well. Usually you want to go for your defense upgrade first. These knights unfortunately didn't really work out too well for him. It's really hard though to go for knights and cavalry archers and archers because the problem you're going to have is it's just too much to be spending on resources, too much resources, whereas if you just stick with one military unit, it will work out better. Now granted, you're going to want to transition later to a more diverse army, especially in a 1v1, because they could just counter it. So, you know, if Mr. N started massing a ton of skirms, which don't do too well against cavalry archers, because if you're a good player, you'll just run around them or not engage them, just go attack somewhere else. But obviously, against skirmishers, cavalry archers don't really stand a chance. So you're going to throw in maybe knights later on, or hussars actually are very popular in the Hun War. Laskkoz was starting to go for stone. We had 1 town center. Oh, we had 3 town centers from Mr. N. Oh, he was mining stone. So maybe he's going to put another town center up. I'm not sure. He has so much wood. He would have done a lot better to build more ranges because, I mean, you see here, Laskkoz is on 5 ranges, so he has over double the military production that Mr. N had. And also, these buildings were in a terrible spot. Anytime you're building your military buildings at the bottom of a hill and that other enemy is coming and attacking from that hill, it's not a good thing. And you could see most of the engagements, Laskkoz was on top of the hill and Mr. N was on the bottom, and that made a big difference in the game. That was not good. Laskkoz getting up to Castle Age sooner, let him get a stronger eco and military tech advantage, and really had Mr. N attacked and not played so defensively when he had the military advantage, I think this would have been a different game. Well played by both players. Hopefully this commentary helped a little bit, and I will see y'all guys in the next video. Let's check these score here. Units killed, clearly in Laskoz's favor. Largest army was actually Mr. N, but again, that tech advantage is huge, and the economy was so far in Laskoz's favor here. He had more villagers, only by 3 though. Kind of surprised to see that. Probably had some idle town center time, not sure. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.